Right, large data set. Don't get me started. All right, then, if you insist. As far as I'm concerned, it's loved by dozy saddos who like to ask you lots of dreary sums. Introduced, of course, by Michael Gove, in effect, who changed the A level back in the day, and who famously admitted to taking cocaine. So potentially, because he's got a history, he could have been on drugs when he changed the A level. So it says it all, really. Um, what's my problem? Well, I've tried to embrace the large data set in the past. Honestly, I have, and they keep testing me. And now I've gone over the edge. Now, this is the AS question this year. Keith is studying the variable daily mean wind direction in degrees from the large data set. Already, I've switched off. Keith summarised the data for Camborne from 1987 in 4 directions, A, B, C, and D, which represent north, south, east, and west in some order. And he got that table using the knowledge of the large data set, giving a reason which direction A represents. I've tracked Keith down anyway, see what he's all about.
Under strengths, you've just put accounts.
Yeah.
That's your job, though. That's just. No, Keith. I was sort of looking for your skills within your job. So, is there anything else you could have put there? Oh, okay. Under weaknesses, you've put eczema.
Not the best employee, I don't think. Anywho, this is what Keith did. Try and work out which to get that. On the large data set, it doesn't give you north, south, east, and west for the direction of the wind. It gives you north, northwest, and east, southeast. So what Keith did, he looked at the actual direction in degrees and rounded them off to the nearest north, south, east, or west. So 320, for instance, is nearest to north. 110 is nearest to east. 210 is nearest to west. And when he did that, he found there were 56 norths, 58 souths, 22 easts, and 48 west. So the A was 22. Now, if you did that, right, then you really earned your 1 mark for that question. But I don't think anybody else other than Keith did this in the country. I think the question, what did you do? There's Camborne down in Cornwall. And the point is, to the north of it, there's lots of sea. So it's going to be windy from that direction. Down to the south, there's lots of sea as well. So it's going to be windy as well from that direction. Over to the west, lots of sea, and it's going to be windy from that direction as well. But over to the east, not as much sea because there's a bit of land. So it's not as windy. So the answer to the question was A is east because it's not as windy from the east because there's a bit too much land. I hate the large data set. And then it said the entry for Hearn on the 27th of September was 999. Stay given a reason what Keith should do with this value. Keith should ditch it because it's not between 0 and 360. Oh, God. We're going to ditch the large data set. It's pointless. I've got a position on change.org, right? Is the thing. As far as I'm concerned, they can shove it where there are a lot of octas. And that's a large data set joke, by the way. Octas are the way in which a cloud cover. So it's not very sunny when there are lots of octas.